it is, but I'm really happy today. Maybe it's because I've had a lot of coffee, or maybe it's because I have a new puppy. There's a video right here if you'd like to go see my new dog. But I actually think it's probably because I have a lot of joy, because I'm partnering with Joy, the razor, to bring you everything that I'm packing for Coachella. I've been to Coachella for 2 years. I feel like a pro at this point, and I'm gonna show you literally every single thing that I'm packing for Coachella. Actually, everything that I currently have. I'm still shopping. Also, I'm gonna link in the description a checklist of everything that I bring that you can download for free. We gotta jump into this because there's a lot of stuff to go through. First up are these adorable little feather glitter earrings. Can you see them? These earrings are from Elegance. They're adorable. It's like everything you could want in a Coachella outfit in one dangly accessory. You always have to bring some sort of scarf, some sort of bandana, because it gets so dusty and dirty at Coachella. One year, we're waiting for a ride for probably like 3 hours in a sandstorm. Like, it was hard to see. It was so crazy. So I wish I had something wrapped around my face. This wrap is from Soul Journey and I love it. Also could double as like something to keep you warm at night, because at Coachella, once the sun goes down, it gets kind of cold. I feel like a desert gypsy already. Another fashion item is a denim coat. This one I made it clever. It was so ugly, and that is why it's going to Coachella, because anything goes at Coachella. Actually, I don't know if that's true, but I keep telling myself that so I can bring ugly stuff. Okay, I've been known to be a bag lady. This bag is one of my favorite bags for Coachella. It was gifted to me a couple of years ago by a brand called Nina & Company. They have these amazing leather bags. But what I love about this bag is it is so difficult to get stuff in and out of, which you might think, why is that a good thing? At Coachella, there are so many pickpocketers. People are stealing stuff out of people's bags all the time. If you're prancing around with a cute bag with a zipper right on the back, I bet you whatever's in that pocket is going to get stolen. I know Lily lost her phone the first year and then got it stolen the second year. So you want to make sure you have a bag that's tough for people to get in and out of. Oh, FedEx is coming. Maybe I have some Coachella stuff. Hold for more Coachella stuff. This is exciting! I just got my tickets to Coachella. When you get your tickets to Coachella, you know it's official, especially while you're filming your What I Packed to Coachella video. Serendipitous! So let's keep this fashion train going with a fringe crossbody bag. I actually got this at a thrift store last week for about $6. Again, it's crossbody, which means I'm always gonna have an arm close to it, so it's close to my body, so no one's going to steal from me. Did I mention that I'm a grandma and I'm afraid of everything? Another must-have for Coachella is a hat. I don't even care if it's a cute hat or a hat that matches your outfit. The sun is so bright and there's almost zero shade at Coachella. You better bring sunscreen for your hair part, because it will get burned, or a hat to cover your face and your head. Always bring a hat, even if it's ugly. I also found this amazing faux leather belt that looks very Kendall Jenner-y. I also got it at the thrift store for $3. I don't have an outfit for this yet, but I'm going to pick an outfit just so I can wear this $3 belt with it. Next up is sunnies. I bring 2 pair, a black pair and a brown pair. I mean, that's kind of a given though. Like, no one's watching this being like, wow, write this down. Erin says she brings sunglasses to Coachella. I'm trying to tell you everything that I have. I also have a festival specific hair kit. So if you would like me to do a video on how I do my hair at Coachella, let me know. Something very random. Oh, speaking of random, I have this cute necklace. I'm definitely wearing this to Coachella, not only because it's a cute necklace, but also because it is a whistle. Gosh, do I not know how to use a whistle? Sorry, Benji. He literally doesn't care. When you're in the desert and there are a ton of people and you're at Ariana Grande's stage and you're trying to find your friends and they can't find you, to be able to be like, listen for the whistle, and you just sit and whistle. I mean, you may look ridiculous, but again, I'm a grandma. I don't really care how you look. This is utility, this is functional, this is safety, and it's fashion. Something else really random that I'm taking to Coachella this year because I'm going down a day early, these pull string smoke bombs. You've all seen those photos of people in the desert with these big poofy colored smoke bombs. I want to go in the desert and take some cool photos. Very random, but that's what I'm packing. That sounded suggestive. I'm packing smoke, girl. I should never do that again. Moving on, these are a couple of Coachella hacks. You should always print the Coachella lineup. I know you want to use your phone, but service is horrible in the desert, so make sure you have the actual set lineup printed. This is not the actual set lineup. I just needed this as a prop for all those visual learners out there. Am I teaching a preschool class? So something that I always take with me to Coachella is a list of all of my friends' phone numbers the address to the Airbnb or the hotel that I'm staying at, because like I said, people will steal your phone, you may break your phone, and how will you get in touch with your friends if you don't have their numbers? This is not 1990. You don't have all your friends' phone numbers memorized. You gotta have it written down somewhere on your person. Wow, I sound like my mom. If you're like me, when you go on the road, like I'm touring, like I'm Carrie Underwood. If you're like me and you start to travel, you pack pretty much everything that's cute, but you usually forget the utility things, like having a good razor. So I'm very joyful and very grateful that Joy has sponsored this video. Now, I am terrible at shaving my legs. I keep my razors for way too long. When I tried Joy for the first time, I was in love with it. As soon as I scraped this across my legs, it was so smooth. It has 5 blades, which is what a lot of men's razors have in them for their faces. So why have we not been using those for our legs? Why have we not been using that for our legs all the time? Also, I haven't made out with the bottle yet, but I am in love with their shave gel. It has this aloe scent to it, but it's also kind of like tingly and minty. I pride myself in taking a 4-minute shower, and usually I skip shaving altogether because I have some really old razors that don't really work very well. I have to keep going over the same spot 20 times, but with Joy, I actually could shave my legs and still make it in the 4-minute time frame, and my legs feel silky soft and silky smooth, which means I can get back to the more important things in life, like drinking coffee or online shopping or napping or eating donuts. I could keep going on. I have a lot of priorities. So if you want to go pick up Joy today, you can meet her. She lives at Walmart exclusively. Jealous. Investing in a really good shaving cream and a really good razor is a really good thing in life. Some other festival necessities. You really do need some sort of SPF. I know people say that all the time, but this particular SPF is a setting spray in addition to being SPF. This is Kate Somerville. I'm obsessed with this stuff. You cannot carry this into the festival because it's an aerosol can. I always take this and use it before I get there. You guys know that my girlfriend Dana Ward, she started a brand with a product where you can spray your feet with this clear barrier and it keeps your feet from blistering. This is a must-have. Again, this is aerosol. You can't take it into the festival, but before you go, make sure you spray your feet down with this. It will protect your feet from blisters. Another thing that I swear by is obviously deodorant. You need it in the desert, but a lot of times the stick deodorants melt. I use this natural deodorant that comes in this little glass jar. You cannot take glass into the festival, but this brand that I use also makes the same natural deodorant in a little teeny tiny jar that's made of plastic. It's perfect for your purse. You just slide it right on in. Another thing is, if you can't tone it, tan it. These kids are watching me film right now. It is so funny. Hello. I always bring a tanning cream that will go on my legs. Just know that it probably will melt in the heat, but you know what? The first 20 minutes of Coachella, you're gonna look fire. Moving on to the next category. Obviously, you have to bring a first aid kit. You should pack something to go in your bag that's really small because let's be real, no one's gonna be hauling around cartridges of Band-Aids and boxes. So get a little first aid kit. Make sure you put vitamin C capsule, any kind of ibuprofen. You will get a headache because you're gonna be dehydrated and you're gonna be in the sun. Hand sanitizer, that's a given, especially if you wanna use, porta potties. You're gonna use porta potties, that's all you have. Another thing that I have to bring with me to Coachella every year are wet wipes. Your feet get disgusting. My friend Dana Ward, again, has this whole foot care brand. She has made these wipes that are specifically designed for your feet. Always bring that. Back to your feet. I sound like such a mom. Theme of this video. I actually purchased these insoles while I was at Coachella 2 years ago. I had the most uncomfortable shoes, but I didn't know they were uncomfortable until I'd been wearing them for 10 hours. If you bought some cute shoes for Coachella, rip those insoles out, buy yourself a pair of these gel inserts from any kind of drugstore that you have. You will thank me later. I'm definitely a grandma right now. Another thing you should pack in your bag to the festival are some flats, some like really small shoes that you can pack away in your bag. When you're walking back from seeing Ariana Grande perform and your feet are killing you and everyone's complaining about how bad their feet hurt and everyone's gonna be jealous, make sure you bring eye drops in your little first aid kit. It does get dry and it does get dusty, and if you have something in your eye, there's really nothing to wash your eye out with. Also bring a flashlight. When you're at a festival, people will drop things in the dirt. You can't find your earring or your key that fell out. You're gonna want to have a light. You can use your cell phone, but again, if you lose your cell phone or it's broken or something, you're gonna wish you had this. So this is a good way to signal people in crowds, as well. Another thing that I pack in my bag for Coachella is this mushroom coffee mix. If you're following me on Instagram, you know I've talked about this a lot. This brand is called Four Sigmatic. This is a coffee mix that's basically instant coffee, but it's really, really good for you. It's made out of mushrooms. All you have to do is add hot water. Sometimes when 8 o'clock rolls around and it's past my bedtime, and the kids are all getting wasted, get yourself some instant coffee, put it in your bag just in case. Obviously, bring a camera. This is my vlog camera. I'm gonna be vlogging at Coachella, so stay tuned for that. And lastly, this is what I'm bringing to Coachella for the first year ever, and I highly recommend it. This is a little portable breathalyzer. My friend Lawrence works for this company. When you're in the desert, you're dehydrated, you may have a drink or two, you start losing track of how long it's been since you've eaten. I like to have this on me just to keep an eye on myself and make sure that I don't drink too much. And you guys, I think that wraps up my big pile for Coachella so far. Let me know in the comments if I've missed anything. Also subscribe to this channel and also click right here for a couple of other videos, whether it's testing fast food hacks. Oh, and this one I teach you how to model for Instagram photos. You guys click here, subscribe, and I will see you back here next week. Or maybe even sooner, actually.